Over the last decade, we have constantly seen at all the Hollywood elite award shows, when they pat themselves on the back for everything that they've done, we are always seeing them talking about politics, political talking points, woke talking points, nonstop. It's one of the things that have driven so many people away from these award shows, and frankly, away from Hollywood in general. When you see these people in their leftist echo chambers talking down to half of the country. Well, wouldn't you know it? After the biggest political assassination that we've seen in decades and decades, the murder, the assassination of Charlie Kirk, now the Emmys have decided, well, maybe we don't want to talk about it. Maybe we don't want to mention politics. Maybe we won't mention this thing that just happened because we took part in lying about this side of the country, this portion of the country, for decades now. So no surprise that these people made absolutely no mention of the death of Charlie Kirk at the hands of a lunatic leftist. However, they did make sure to get some shots in there, even though the host stayed away from everything political and made it lighthearted. And honestly, maybe if you got back to that all the time, people would appreciate them more. But some of the people just couldn't help themselves. But we did see some pretty funny fails, some woke Hollywood fails, and we will get to them. But first, let's watch the biggest political talking point of the night, which undoubtedly was this. As you're supposed to wrap up your speech early, because the earlier you wrap up your speech, the more money gets donated to charity, she decided she wasn't going to do that. She was going to use her platform for political messaging.
Finally, I'll pay the difference, sorry. Finally, I just want to say, finally, go Birds, and free Palestine. Thank you.
Go Birds, fuck ICE, and free Palestine. Yes, let's ignore stuff that's going on here, but let's talk about something that's been going on for thousands of years and will continue to go on for as long, like until the end of days, that will be going on. Yes, this is what hack star Hannah Einbinder said after her Emmys win. Not a surprise, I suppose, that it got political. However, we do have to talk about some of the funny shit that happened because it was truly pathetic. One, Stephen Colbert winning his first Emmy, a pity Emmy award, because they feel bad that his show got canceled. They feel so bad, and it's Trump's fault that Stephen Colbert's show got canceled. Absolutely pathetic. But the funniest moment of the night belongs to this. Elizabeth Banks brags that 5 women and only 1 man got nominated for Best Director at the Emmys. Man immediately wins. You cannot make this shit up. This was so funny. This is Elizabeth Banks, not her first award show embarrassment, by the way. But this was so perfect. Just watch.
When was the last time a directing category had 5 women and 1 man? Now, yeah, I did not bother to look that up, but I think we all agree it was never. All right, the Emmy goes to Philip Barantini.
Aren't we so amazing? Look at us women go. We got 5 nominees. There's only 1 man. Isn't that special? Isn't that awesome? By the way, it goes to the man. After I was just bragging about this, after I was so confident, after we were virtue signaling, look at where we've got, girls. And the man gets the win. Bro, you can't make this shit up. So the Emmys, after deciding that, hey, the hosts aren't going to talk politics, even though maybe you should have thought to mention the political assassination that just happened because of the bile that you are pushing, they decided to stay away from that. Some of the people just can't stop themselves, can't help themselves, but get political and tell half the country to go fuck themselves. But no, you also have embarrassments like this. The Emmys, I don't know how many people watch. I don't know how many people care about woke Hollywood patting themselves on the back, but certainly another night of epic fails for the industry. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments section below, and I'll talk to you later.